welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, I am Tasha. Welcome. So I know I say this in every video, but today I'm filming a super requested video. Basically, this video is going to be my reflection on my year/semester at USC, the University of Southern California. I just finished all my finals, so I'm officially done with this semester, and I can finally reflect to you guys upon the whole semester rather than me just doing this in the middle. So I thought this would be the perfect time for me to do it. Peep my little USC shirt right here. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the details of my college process just because I have a bunch of videos on that already. I will be linking them down below. But basically, if you guys are new to my channel, I just transferred to USC as a spring admit transfer as a sophomore. So I originally went to Loyola Marymount University as my freshman, I went to Loyola Marymount University for my freshman year. Knew I wanted to go to USC. Transferred but got spring transfer, so I couldn't start until the spring semester at USC. So I just finished that spring semester and here I am. I get questions all the time about my grades and stuff in order to transfer, and they are in one of my videos I've already posted. So yes, I am going to be linking those down below. Please do not comment on this video asking about my grades because they are disclosed in the video linked. Okay, so the first question I want to answer is, am I happy at USC? Is it everything that I hoped it would be? And the answer is yes. A lot of you guys ask me, does it live up to your expectations? Because you guys may or may not know USC was my ultimate dream school. I've wanted it for so long, so a lot of the times when you hype things up in your head or you just feel like something's right without experiencing it, you may be disappointed or let down, and let me tell you, that is not the case. USC is literally everything that I wanted, everything that I thought it was, and more. I feel so lucky and blessed to be, so happy with my school. Yeah, it's everything I thought it would be, it's everything I wanted, and I finally have that feeling that I wanted at LMU, that I know I'm in the right place, that I know this is the school for me, and I have no desire to be anywhere else. So yeah, I'm really excited and happy to be able to say that to you guys. Okay, so that being said, I am going to talk a lot about the transition, obviously, because it's hard enough being a transfer student, and it's a whole nother animal to be a spring admit on top of it. It definitely isn't something I would recommend to someone who is not so obsessed with USC as I am. Like, if it wasn't my dream school, it would probably not have been worth it just because it is difficult to adjust. The first thing I'm going to go over is, adjusting to the academics. So don't get me wrong, LMU is a competitive school, but it's not nearly as competitive as USC. If you guys want to fight with me on that, go ahead, but you can literally look at the statistics of the admitted students and the grades. Yeah, USC, I think their acceptance rate was 15% this year, and LMU's is 50%. So, you can say what you want, but the academic caliber of students here is higher. So naturally, you would assume that that would drive up the difficulty of the classes. Okay, so honestly, I got most of the classes that would be hard for me out of the way either at LMU or at community college, because I did attend community college the fall semester. I will put a video about that down below as well. At LMU, I did a history course, which history is probably my least favorite subject. I'm just not into it. So I did that there. That was really hard. And then at community college, I took my math and my life science course, so I didn't have to take those at USC. I got those out of the way. One of the things that I've definitely noticed is that the professors here are, for the most part, more qualified or informed than the professors I experienced at Loyola Marymount. Honestly, I had some really shitty professors at LMU, I'm not gonna lie. But I also had some great professors, so honestly, I feel like it's hit or miss at any school, but I definitely have noticed that the professors here know a lot more and have a lot more experience. I guess that comes with being a bigger school, a bigger name school maybe. I could be wrong, but I have just, found that the professors know a lot more about the material. In terms of the classes themselves, honestly, I really haven't struggled that much. Most of my grades are A minuses, B pluses. I'm still waiting for some final grades back. I think the main thing is that papers are graded more harshly. Things are graded a lot more harshly, probably because, the caliber of the other submissions from students are higher. So obviously, you know, you get compared to other papers and other answers. So yeah, normally, you know, I'm used to getting A's on papers, I'll get B's on papers. So, you know, I have seen that, but honestly, like in terms of classes, there's nothing that's like, wow, this is so much harder. If I had just come from community college, just comparing it to community college, yes, it's an insane difference, but comparing it to LMU, it's really not very different, which does make sense. They're both private four-year universities, but yeah, it's nothing really too crazy. I will say that the one thing that obviously was an adjustment was having big classes and lectures rather than small classes. So Loyola Marymount is a smaller school, so all my classes would have like less than 25 kids in them, whereas that's not the case at USC, especially not with general education classes. There'll be like 150 kids in my class, and then we will have a breakdown discussion once a week with like 20 kids. So yeah, that's different, but honestly, I like it more. I really don't like being singled out in class. I like to keep to myself. I don't really participate, like raise my hand that much. So I like being in like a bigger group, and then when I'm in a discussion, you know, I feel more comfortable because there's not that many people, and like it's not the professor, it's a TA, so I don't feel as scared. I've just been working hard. As long as you work hard, you know, I'm not like a straight A student right now. I think I probably will have like a B or something. So that is different, but it's nothing like drastic. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about, I got so many questions on, and it's basically how I've adjusted socially, and this was so hard. It's still a work in progress, honestly. I would say that I make friends pretty easily. I used to be really shy in high school, but college just kind of like forced me to come out of my shell and be more outgoing. Yeah, it's so weird because in high school I would say I was definitely like more introverted, but in college I've become more extroverted. Like I love meeting new people, I love going out, I love going to events. So yeah, that's super weird how that was kind of a flip-flop. The one thing I do have to say is that Greek life is huge here, and I was really excited to rush, but because I was a spring admit, I was not able to rush because rush was in the fall. They did have a few informal rush kind of things, but only for a few houses, and I really just wanted the full experience of, you know, formal rush. So I'm gonna try that out in the fall. We will see how it goes. Being here without being able to be in it, I could definitely see that you do feel kind of left out if you're not in it, if you are one of the people that would want to be in it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but if you are the type of person that would be like interested in Greek life or hang out with, you know, the people involved in Greek life, if you're not in it, you will notice that, you know, it's not like you're left out, but there's kind of just like a disconnect. But in terms of meeting people, a lot of you guys asked how I did meet people without being able to rush and stuff. And the first thing I did was I joined the Facebook pages for like spring admits and transfers and whatnot. Honestly though, the main way that I met people was through classes. I feel like not a lot of people make friends in their classes. I think I'm the only one that does this. But yeah, I made some great friends in classes, and I also just tried to go to as many events as I could. I went to Vegas with a fraternity, so I met a lot of people there. That was fun. Yeah, just like honestly, if you guys are transferring, just try to do as many things as you can. If someone asks you to do something, go and do it, because you'll probably meet new people. You never know, even if it doesn't go as planned, you're just meeting new people, and that's the most important thing, because if you're not able to put yourself out there and genuinely try as a transfer or as a spring admit, it's gonna be really difficult. Okay, I think one question that I get a lot is USC worth the money? And I wanted to address this because I've never really talked about it before, and it is a huge thing. USC is extremely, extremely expensive. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am so fortunate that my parents are paying for my education. They always told me as I was growing up, we will pay for your college, and then after that, you're done, you're cut off. And that is so amazing for me. Because I am an only child, they allowed me to choose any school I wanted, and if I got in, they would pay for it. So yes, that's so amazing. I know some people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, like spoiled brat, like I'm sorry, but my parents are offering to pay for it. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, let me handle those hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, but I am very aware of the cost. The cost of USC is extreme. And no, I did not receive financial aid. I did not receive academic scholarship, which I had academic scholarship at LMU. I did not have it here. I think the bottom line in terms of people asking me, is it worth the money? If USC is your dream school, if it's all you've ever wanted, then I would say yes, it's worth the money. But if you have other colleges that you're interested in, that are giving you money, that are less expensive, that you feel you could be happy at, then honestly I'm gonna say no, it's not worth the money, because you guys can look up tuition. It's insane. Last thing before I end this video, I think a lot of you guys are probably wondering what I'm doing this summer. So I am staying in Los Angeles. I think a lot of you thought I was going home to New York, but no, I'm not down for that. I did that last year. It was so boring. I actually am going home for 2 weeks though. So I'm leaving Monday, which is 4 days from now, which is crazy. My mom surprised me with that one, but I'm leaving Monday. I'm gonna be home for the month of May, and then I'm coming back here in June. I have applied to a few internships. I haven't really heard anything solid yet, so I'm trying to find a part-time internship currently in Los Angeles for the summer. If you guys know of anything, let me know. But yeah, I will be here. There's just so much more opportunity and I like it so much more here. So that is currently the plan for the summer. I'm gonna try and film a lot of YouTube videos, so if you guys have requests, totally leave them in the comment section. Anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope I can inspire you guys who may not have gotten into your dream school on your first try. I love getting comments saying how I motivated you or inspired you to try and get into your dream school, and getting messages telling me that you were successful in that is honestly the most heartwarming, amazing thing ever. So if I can even help one of you guys from this video, that would be like seriously mean the world to me. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this helped you out, and I love you. Bye!